Hi, water signs. How are you? Jess here. I hope you're well. Welcome to your June by element intuitive Reiki healing for the collective, for water signs, strong placements in your chart for people who just love water. You know, if you're drawn to this, there's probably going to be something here for you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. How are you guys doing? If you're back, welcome back. I'm so glad that you found previous healing supportive. And if you're new, welcome. The way I do my monthlies is I pull one card from an oracle deck, and I'm switching the deck up each month. I was called to work with my OG Goddess Guidance oracle cards. I just absolutely love this deck for you guys. It speaks so strongly and so clearly to us, doesn't it? So I'm going to pull one card. It's going to set the tone for the healing, and then I give about a 10-minute or so Reiki healing, and intuitive messages come up in the process. If you're new to Reiki, welcome. It's a harmonious energy healing modality. It will never deplete. It will never cause harm. Has nothing to do with my energy at all. I'm just a conduit and a channel, but it does have to do with your willingness to collaborate with it. And that's not to say that you're going to work. It's just being willing. It's just being. Okay. It doesn't matter if you're skeptical or not. That's completely fine. It's just about being willing to try something new. Okay. The subconscious is where I find that the majority of the healing is taking place. That's 95% of us that we're completely unaware of. And we all know what's going on. So there's trust and faith to be had in that, but those things might ultimately surface up to the conscious. And it also doesn't mean that you're not going to have conscious sensations. You might have temperature changes, tinglies, tension releases, epiphanies, emotional releases, all sorts of things. If you fall asleep, if you're more energized, whatever happens is exactly what you're supposed to experience. This work is so powerful that it can be done from a distance. Which is why we're together here today. And the pre-recorded videos I've been finding are so amazing, because if you feel called to come back and visit it again, I would suggest to listen to that call. There's normally a message that you're now ready to hear, or there's a new level to the healing, like a deeper level that's ready to unlock. Okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. How are you guys doing? Depending on when you're watching this, we had a new moon, June 6th. I'm filming this a few days before that. I'm really feeling the Gemini energy right now. Very airy, very in the head. So water, how are you guys doing with that? Because sometimes that can really, sometimes it can boost the water, right? Like the way I think of a lot of air energy for a water sign is, you know, it can create tidal waves if we're not careful, right? Tidal waves of emotions. And we're always practicing the balance of those emotions. Okay, the messages are already coming through. Water signs for the month of June, please. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, please, for the month of June. For water signs. What card would you like them to see? Water signs, please. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Just checking my audio. You got Yamanya, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Wow. Wasn't I just talking about tidal waves? Water. The dolphin there. I mean, I love spirit. All right, guys, before the messages come pouring through, let's take a moment, prepare our bodies, just become present with yourself. Take a deep breath, relax, lie down, sit down, whatever you want. And we're going to thank the Reiki for all the healing that's about to take place for my water signs for the month of June. I can't get over the fact that there's a tidal wave in this card. Amazing. So with that said, I'll go deeper into that. and see how you feel, how you bounce back off of me when I say this. How are you feeling in regards to your relationship with your emotions right now, water signs? Because water signs can feel so deeply, which is so beautiful, right? And they can sometimes take us over. And so, water signs are given the opportunity, oh, oh, I love it, to strike a balance between shutting their emotions off and becoming a slave to their emotions. We want to understand them, right? We don't just want to always deeply feel and it's just a visceral experience, right? We want to be able to then collaborate with the air energy of the mind and process and analyze it and go, what's that emotion telling me? Where is that even coming from? Like, why am I just crying for no reason? No, there's a reason. There's a reason. So be patient with yourself and tap in and ask for guidance. You know, where is this emotion coming from, and what are the lessons, what are the um what's the guidance it's trying to give me? Yeah, because we are definitely in a state collectively that is intense. We have so many solar flares, the energy is wild, we have everything so fast, we have tons of huge life transitions happening, loss, heartache, grief. Sorry about that, guys. There's a theme with the third eye lately. It's not just you, water signs. There's a doubt in our intuition. I think, you know, another thing to be said about these solar flares is whether we want to believe it or not, inevitably our bodies are upgrading. Okay? So if you're experiencing headaches right now, you don't know why, if you're experiencing like lack of sleep or sleeping way too much, or, you know, all these things, if you're feeling dizziness, nausea, ear ringing, all sorts of stuff, um, we're getting an immense amount of solar flares coming into our system right now, our being. And there's nothing we can do about it, right? So you can't go, oh, solar flare, well, there's no way that could affect me. I mean, look at our meat suits and how they interact with the sun on a regular basis, right? So when deep, deep, powerful solar energy comes in, it's essentially upgrading us without us even asking for it. And anytime we're upgraded, we're going to go through a process that's probably uncomfortable. It's not just like, oh, I'm upgraded. I feel so great. God, wouldn't that be awesome? Like social media likes to kind of show it that way sometimes, right? Like when I have ascended, I will be this beautiful being on a mermaid on a rock with light beams coming down into me, you know, like that kind of, my heart chakra will open up and my third eye will open and I will see all of my guides and, you know, I'm not saying that you can't experience these amazing types of things, but spiritual work is about working with the shadow. And for you water signs, I have a very, very strong general message of what is your relationship with your emotions? Are you tapping into them? You know, I have a fair amount of water placements myself, and they are such a gift, but they always give the opportunity for us to almost, if we become a slave to them, let me say, if we just feel these emotions almost like hysterically, or you know what I mean, where we're like not even able to put words into a sentence, if it's like that, then we've teetered a little bit, and we need to tap into our other elements. We need to tap into the why. We need to, and if you're in a state like that where it's just like you're crying constantly, I'm not saying don't cry. Definitely don't stuff that down. It's really important to honor them and know the vastness of your emotions, because Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you guys are pros at this. And here's another challenge for you. When you learn how to balance them well, water signs, you guys become leaders in emotions. You help others who have such a hard time even tapping into them or acknowledging them, right? To really develop a great relationship with them. So what is this golden opportunity other than emotions? I mean, that's clearly night as day. Night as day. I'm saying some interesting things today. Clear as day. Night as day. I'm trying to see if there was supposed to be something there, but I think that was honestly just gibberish. Let's tap in with your chakras. All right. Remember, an emotion is also joy, laughter. I just saw 1111. Water, water, water signs. Yeah, third eye, big theme. Doubting in our intuition. Maybe some of us are feeling so deeply that we're just like, I'm a mess, right? I'm just a mess. Throat chakra for you guys too. Okay. Uh-huh. Is that sacral or root? Kind of teeter-tottering back and forth. Let's say sacral and root. Okay. I'd like to focus on this throat chakra first. What's going on here? Throat, throat, throat. Self-expression may not have to do exactly with talking or speaking your truth. It's how you express yourself. You know, air signs there was an example that kept coming up for air signs, and I don't think it was for everyone, but about just the energy that we hold when we're talking to people. Like we're like, generally, I'm a peaceful person, but I find that when I get out in public, I'm always on edge, or I'm always hyper vigilant, or I'm rushing, just as an example. There's something about how you specifically express yourself, though. What is this opportunity to express yourself? And what does that mean? This tapestry is now attacking me. I'm picking up on singing for some of you. Maybe it's a great outlet when you're feeling that you have a lot of emotions to get out. That singing can be incredibly healing. Chanting can be incredibly healing. That's for some of you. I'm feeling like a lot of us, and hey, I get it with water signs. You just have like so many emotions, you don't know what to do with them right now. So it's about finding a way to express them in a healthy way, right? So for example, anger, one that we were shamed to express all throughout our childhood, right? Instead of sorry, there's like wildlife all around me, so every now and then I'm just going to look around. Instead of expressing that anger through punching a human, you could punch a pillow, right? Just very, very, very fundamental example there. So, what are creative, specifically creative, is what's coming up. And I think that's why the sacral was starting to stir, and I'm feeling it right now as a confirmation as I say it. I'm feeling like this kind of toroidal field going in the sacral. It's very cool. What are creative ways for you to express your emotions so that they are honored and released in a healthy way, and may at the same time really help you to accomplish something like have better communication or to set some great boundaries or to, you know what I'm saying? So what is that for you? Yeah. Doubt, doubt, doubt. Ooh. I was going to go down to the root, but let's come back up to the third eye. Let's focus on softening that brow. Do you believe that what you're in right now is an opportunity? Or do you believe it to just be a challenge or a struggle or a punishment even? What's the lesson? Doors are opening right now for you. Walk through them. I think that there's a good amount of you that don't believe that doors are opening for you right now. Remember, it's not always going to be this obvious, here you go on a silver platter, right? A lot of this is our spiritual team wanting us to dig deeper, wanting us to grow, wanting us to shift ourselves more internally so that we can be bringers of love to others, to serve it, of service to others, right? Like that, because I believe that some of you are in fields of I know that some of you are in fields of service, but I'm feeling a strong group of you, like other healers, massage therapists, body workers, hairstylists. Someone a hairstylist? Cool. Just on a tangent, hairstylists are one of those, I mean, a lot of industries can get to be this way. And I understand as a fitness pro, but hairstylists can totally become like the therapist that they didn't mean to hire, right? They're just sitting in the chair talking. I just find that to be funny. Okay, guys. So, what is your creative way of expressing your emotions? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Let's take a final breath in together. Let's focus on the color blue for throat. You can always focus on a white light if that's preferred. We're going to relax our body, hold it at the top, feel that color coming into our being, okay? Let's exhale, get all the air out. Inhale slowly through the nose. Hold at the top and feel the blue coming into your system, and it's filling up every single crevice and empty space that you can think of, and feel it moving and dancing and really regenerating is the word that's coming up. Interesting. Cleansing like water. Feel it like a tidal wave coming through, moving things through and bringing clarity so that your head and your heart can communicate with much more coherence. Whew, let's exhale, push out what doesn't serve us. Wow. Head and heart communicating clearly. Coherent head and heart communication. That's something we should all strive for, right? Amazing. Let's lock your energy up nice and tight into your solar plexus. Okay, water signs, as always, we're never putting on armor or guarding. We have free will to let in whatever we like, but right now we're going to say what's mine is mine, and what does not serve me, kindly stay out. Water signs, this was a really cool one. Please let me know what's going on in the comments. I'm very interested in what your relationship is with your emotions right now, finding that head and heart communication, that clarity within that. Can they collaborate, or do they always have to fight with each other? Right? Again, you have the choice. Even though sometimes it doesn't feel that way, you do. All right. So I hope you found this healing supportive. Please like the video. If you haven't joined this amazing community of beautiful souls, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment down below. Let us know how this resonated, and send love. Send love out to all if you feel called to. I just love when you guys send each other really supportive messages. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it's such a free and gentle and easy way for us to connect. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. I hope you'll share with a fellow water sign or share their corresponding signs. Make sure you check out your sun, moon, and rising. And their corresponding elements for the month of June. There might be some other messages for you. If you're new, every Monday I do a weekly collective, so do check that out as well. All the information for my one-on-one work is down below, from my self-love program called The Shift, which is a really short, affordable, digestible program that you can do at your own pace. And that's just that jumping off point to that great relationship with yourself. I just love the reflections I've been getting so far. So please do check that out if you feel a hit in your body when I'm talking about that. And my one-on-one immersions, this is for my deep divers who are ready to do some really deep work to bring in mind, body, heart, and spirit, to bring in energy work, life coaching, meditation techniques, possibly movement, whatever you need. I have the skill sets to create that container for you, and I would absolutely be honored to work with you. My intuitive energy healings are also down there, as well as many other things on my website. And lastly, guys, thank you so much for those of you who've been sending donations. You just make my heart soar. I appreciate you so much. And if you do have the means and you found this healing supportive, all the links for that are also down below. So water signs, I love you. Happy June, and I will see you next time.